Oh, hello everyone, I'm High Treason. I was taking damage before the game even fucking started. Yeah, spin the head, because we don't know what killed me, just the mysterious... What the fucking you said? Are we fucking serious here? God, well, let's have a fucking redo here. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'll do it for you. There you go. That's crap level design. I actually remember liking this level, but that's crap. That's awful, just for starting the level. I've been turned into fucking mincemeat. That isn't good design. We generally don't do that. You know full well I'm very arsey about it when user levels do it for Duke 3D. For good reason, it's just a shit thing to do. You know, unless there's some mechanical reason for doing it. Okay, so now that went through him, I guess. Could I use the medkit? Probably. I think there's one in this room, to be honest. You know what, let's... There you go. Everything but the item I want, right? Okay. Okay, no, it's not a medkit, it's the blue key. Well, I remember there was some significant item there. Fortune cookies, I don't want them yet. You have to grab those from like 20 feet away. Fucking insanity. There is a way to get in there. As I say, I like this game, but I'll continue to be fucking grumpy with it because it does do stupid things. You know, I expect a challenge, but I don't... Ah, suck my dick. Crouch key wouldn't work then. Okay, maybe we'll have a medkit. So, I mean, they obviously were aware of the problem and just, oh, fuck it, let's do it anyway. Would you really want to buy a car from Zilla? I'm sorry, apparently we're playing Duke Nukem 64 today. Apparently, just going by the way the game mechanics are behaving. Geez, I think I'll sit here and play some Shadow Warrior, he says. That'll be nice, because, you know, I can't just sit here faffing about with calculations and AI image generation all day. I should do something useful. Well, they have a chance to even talk about the shit I want to talk about. Well, anyway, by the time you see this, even if I did speak about the future, it might have already happened, I suppose, so there is that. Maybe I don't need to. If you hear some weird racket in the background, the fan's broken on my web server. It's been in this room for months now. I've said it needs replacing, that machine.
Hello? Anybody there?
You know, it's pretty old. We know the drill. Things aren't meant to last as long as they've lasted, so I'm not mad at it. So I replaced the fan, and I'm going to put it underneath my floor with my rotten floor joists. And I'm going to try and put like a bead of silicon, like some distance away from wherever it is, so that what happens is when the water happens down there, it shouldn't be such a big deal. It should sort of drip off that instead of going in my electrics. Okay, that was weird. You know, I think there's like an evil ninja in here somewhere, one of the black shadow ninjas. Yeah, you know, put those words together in a different order, you got yourself another another strike, haven't you? Jeez, man, this shit. It's only gonna get worse. Only gonna get fucking worse, I can guarantee it. Was this open from the start? Well, I have a blue key. Let's save. I've finally gotten this new PC connected to the internet. Of course, immediately it updated everything, and now lots of shit is surely broke. All my audio settings are off. All my bodges to the capture card. Weird diagonal secret. You know what? There's plenty of these in the level. Let's use them. nasty creatures. Can't I just lay poison down for these or something? Wouldn't that be a better way of doing it? There's one heck of a wave machine for such a small display. But the wave effect is slower than the one in Duke 3D. It's probably just lifted the exact same code. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, why wouldn't you when you have a working system? Both games lift quite a lot of code from Ken's stuff, which figures, you know. I don't think he was against them doing that or anything. I think it was like, hey, you know, that example thing that came with my engine is totally there for a reason. Oh, I messed up the pickup truck. You know, Japanese pickups are a little bit weird. They're sort of little dinky things compared to the Yank tanks. Well, at least the cleaner's got a nice cupboard there. Blow the wall out.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Oh, the game's stalled then. Did you see that? The fuck's wrong with the collision in this room? Look at this, I get slope tilt. And there's like an invisible... Is this like an interpolation bug? Does it still think the walls are down here or something? And you can see there's something off with the... I'm not really sure I get that. That almost looks like a red wall, doesn't it? I don't really understand that. Like, look, is this like a copy-paste bug? Because we are not... It's not the first time we've seen this either. Or does the game think we're still in this sector, perhaps? Even then, I wouldn't... I don't know. I can't answer that one. Maybe, I heard the coin noise. Oh, jeez, it actually looks... Well, I can't tell which one's which. Vaguely like that fucking grandma or whatever her name is, but not quite.
See my stick shift?
Or his name, or whatever. I like the way they wait to shoot you. I'm hidden behind the car, she'll never get me now. Now, we gotta hear his lines.
Hey, how about a test drive, doll?
Not if you were the last wing on Earth.
You're shooting at the assets.
You got something with a bigger back seat?
Ew! Not even if I was on top.
See my stick shift? You got something with a bigger back seat? Hmm? Whoa, baby, what's up with your tailpipe? You got something with a bigger back seat? Hmm? Whoa, baby, what's up with your tailpipe? See my stick shift? In the foster gear?
Back off, Chrome Dome.
Quick cunt punt. That's for disrespecting me. Oh shit, I think that annoyed her. Not if you were the last wag on Earth. Oh, he set fire to me, the jerk. I wonder if that's what I was getting yesterday when I was taking phantom damage. Yeah, enjoy your sumo farts up there, fucking stupid weeb girl. That's what you get for disrespecting my wang. Have fun walking past that when it's time to leave work. Oh dear. Ah, for fuck's sake. Another one of these fucking explosions where you're walking out the lane, the fucker gets you anyway. Let's run through that again. Anyway, this could be good because we get to see if that Sector acts weird again. At least it's suddenly giving me Uzi ammo again because it sort of forgot about that for a while there, didn't it? I thought it was a vent then. My eyesight really isn't what it used to be, you know. It's not really shit, but certainly isn't improving with age. I've been quite lucky because when I was a kid it wasn't actually that good. for a lot of my childhood, and then it's sort of improved.
Secret.
I think maybe I'm getting past that line now.
The Chinese secret. See my stick ship? In the first gear.
This is unpleasant. I haven't used these for a while.
Look, you have a new friend. Better watch out and go boom.
Ow! Oh shit! Where's he gone? That should fix it. I'd like to get a med kit, but I think it'd be a bit of a net loss if I went for that now. Right. Here we go. So he just clipped in, like, down to the floor as soon as... Great. I really don't remember this game being as jank as it is. Like, it's fun, but good God, is it janky.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Honestly, don't know how I remembered that. Like I say, it's one thing this game does well, is the secrets presentation is really nicely done. They're sort of natural to your progress. And they usually do give you something pretty nice. I heard in Jim, was there two of them in here and I just didn't notice? Stupid fucking air. Oh, he's subject to the weird explosions as well then. Turn the lights out. I prefer to work in the dark when I'm doing car stuff. Because that's how you do a good job. Is you make sure that's... Huh? That was weird. Did they put the switch in backwards or something? There's a little Scooby-Doo laugh. Right, oversized switches galore. Looks like very detailed yard here. You know, it's... I've totally lost track of my train of thought, you know. I really can't remember what I was thinking about. I suppose at some point now I didn't turn then. What was that? I suppose at some point I should start doing this live streamy stuff again. You know. That should happen. Maybe Mario 3 first, but I do still have those new games to play at some point. Got a yellow key. There's your exit. So I like the car yards. You know, that's pretty neat. Need a green key. Well, I have one. Maybe what you should have done... Oh, no, I don't have one. Well, then I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm on about, but we've got to go back this way. I'm apparently out of order. Okay, that explains that. Again, might have made more sense to put that on the other side, where I'm going to fast try interacting with it. But I guess that wasn't on the agenda. It's almost like the level used to progress in a different order. Guardians. Where are the Guardians? Can't remember where the yellow key goes. Ah! Oh, the stupid door! You stupid bar! There was caltrops there, to show that, but... I mean, obviously we don't have that now. Those are gone, for some reason. It's very dirty on the bottom of that tyre. Look, the wheel looks busted up. I'm really not sure I'd be using that in marketing. But yeah, I guess this is an angry employee. Also weird, 260, like, you know, what sort of megahertz display is that? Like, if you ever own a PC, like, run at 260 megahertz, is this like a common frequency? Holy jeez. Expansion card. Yeah, I've got one of these installed in my PC. It's, you know, I use it for, like, thermal management of the processor and stuff. It's a heat seeker. So, you know, it seeks out heat. And then, I don't even know what the fuck I'm on about at this point. Oh, he's mad. I thought I killed you already. Okay. Just try to stay dead this time, buddy.
Like Chinese New Year fireworks.
You really can't just out for... Do you know what? Come here. Come on, fuckhead. First me like a fucking man, you stupid fucking beast. There we go. Well, I have things to go and get, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back in the starting area. I'm going to get that fortune cookie that I missed right at the start, and I'm going to pick up that other medkit that I didn't get, and then I'm going to fucking leave, because this place sucks. No, I still like the... Oh, crap. I can't outrun those, apparently. It should go away as soon as I'm out of line of sight. Like, okay, fine. I get that it's like mysticism and magic and shit, but I mean, come on, that's a bullshit attack. Did we not learn from that stupid enemy that does that in Doom? I mean, granted, the effect looks worse in Doom, but functionally, you know, still a crappy fucking thing that didn't really need bringing to another generation of games. Oh, yoy. I don't like that level as much as I remember. There's actually not that much in it. Like, the car stuff actually is really neat. But the level as a whole, it's just sort of bare bones, quite small. You know, the progression in it feels kind of forced. Don't say it was a bad level, but certainly I'm not as impressed as I remember being. Maybe it felt better before because it was a secret level. That would make sense. Well, he's got to get his money from somewhere, hasn't he? How are we doing on time? Oh, we've got plenty of time. He says we're using only half the time on a single level. This game might actually run longer than I thought it would. I never noticed that was open before. By the way, what's really not going to help matters is... I didn't turn that on. What's really not going to help matters is... my keyboard broke, so... Excuse me. My keyboard broke, so I'm now using this less good keyboard that's a British layout, so not really exactly my kind of thing. I'm probably going to struggle with it in places. I thought there was a crack in this wall, apparently not. Well, at least we're going to do some fun thing. We probably should save the game, shouldn't we? Yes. Oh, the aiming on that is shit. What the fucking hell? Is he drunk? He's been knocking back a bit too much sake or something, like... Holy jeez. Now, this is where, like, one of the instances where sort of the small maps that this game's a little bit prone to. Like, there's no real medium maps in this game. They seem to be either really big or really small. So I do wonder if they could have made this one slightly bigger. Just a little bit. For this whole driving around on this thing. Because it's a pretty cool little vehicle. You know, they weren't super common in games back then. I don't remember the order of events here. Like, and obviously there's one door that's open. I used to know where... What, for fuck's sake, of course. Oh, of course. Is this going to be a continual thing today, is it? Do you know what? I'm going to...
You half a man you used to be.
I don't think it's half. Stupid fucking creatures. Yeah, could I kill them faster with another weapon? I'm sure I could, but that's the exit. But do I want to? No, because they're assholes, and it feels good to murder them using my own hands with a fucking sword. There you go. Fucking solve you as well. This looks like some highly sophisticated Japanese equipment. This will run on some processor architecture nobody in the Western world's ever fucking heard of. And everything will be designed specifically so it only works with the one fucking Japanese version. That's a very simple effect though. We've pushed the sprites into the floor and made them transparent. I'm surprised I haven't seen people doing that more, although it does tend to result in some rather buggy things happening. It's still a nice thought. I appreciate the effort. Duke really needed these animated versions of these textures. Have a look at it. It's a simple touch, but it works. I wonder why we don't see that anywhere else in this game that I remember.
That's me. Ancient Chinese secret.
Hold on a second, what did I pick up? Was there an access card inside a secret? Oh, fuck yourself if you're doing that. Oh yeah, by the way, you've seen the widescreen version of this game? That tile's wide and it extends off the edge of the monitor because obviously the people who made that really care about the game. Yeah, little PC 104s or something, that's pretty neat. I wouldn't mind actually going over PC 104 for my server, just the price puts me off. Yeah, although Wang prefer to walk, so we're going to walk. Entry to these places are a little bit strange, really, isn't it, when you think about it? You'd need that vehicle to jump in. I guess this is what happens when you let ninjas design things. Ninjas, good at sneaking about and swording things, but maybe not so good at architecture figures. I mean, this is sort of a good analogue of the modern world, isn't it? Where everything's designed by people who don't really use the... I guess the ninjas do use this, but... You know, designed by people who generally have nothing to do with the thing that they've been tasked to design. That's the problem with PCs now. They're all designed by fucking iPhone kiddies. And so they end up being sort of rubbish. Because, I mean, what do these people know about what it's like to sit and use a PC? Very little. And it really is crap. It does piss me off about the modern world.
Hello, is your refrigerator running? Better catch it.
Yeah, we don't get to hear that one because it didn't override the line. This is some neat stuff. The way they used like sloping sectors there to get the nodding donkeys. You know, it's just not something you really see people do that much, so it's always neat when you see an uncommon effect. Could have done with orienting the texture to the top, maybe. You can actually see the sky over the top of the beam, but still, nice attempt at a nodding donkey. You know, it's not something you really expect to see, and it's nice attention to detail. I appreciate it. There was more than one way into this building, but maybe I'm wrong, because I think this goes straight into the ooze tank. No, it doesn't. Because I remember right, just not quite on the placement. Ah, it's Sepia. We haven't seen her for a while. She sounds kind of indignant when you hit her, doesn't she? She just fucking fanny fart in my fucking face. What the fuck? I mean, that's just a red flag immediately, you know, if you ever walk up to a girl, you know, she's laid back, legs spread, and that happens to you, just walk away. Just give up on it. You know, explosions in the face like that, probably not a good sign. I'm just sort of thinking here, you know. Also close doors. They're slide doors. You're not going to save anything by automatically closing them. Like, I appreciate you can do this in this game, and Duke's door system doesn't... Ah, kind of like it, except where you've messed up there. So you need my mathematical slurp cornering technique that I used to build that charge.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Should be doable in this, maybe just not quite so simple. It's nice. Nice substitute for the view screens. 260 again. They really like that number. Like why not 266? It does feel like something you'd find in a Japanese machine though, because they just love doing weird things like that, the Japanese. When they design electronics, they've always got to be a bit weird about it. You know, it's its own distinct thing. And in days of old, you know, you were paying for like quality, and so you didn't mind. You know, it was like old Sony TVs. You know, used to be really good things, really well made. And then in the end, you just started getting what was basically China quality, but for the same price you'd been paying for like the quality Japanese stuff. The only thing you're paying for is it says Sony and made in Japan. And I think even then a lot of that's gone over to China. Which again is like a parallel of my own country here, you know, I don't think I'm just throwing, you know, shit at Japan, that's not the case. My country did a lot of these things fast, where we sold a lot of our manufacturing to China, and it's not going well. And you know, despite all my bashing, I actually don't dislike the Japanese. I've got no problem with their country. Actually, as a people, they seem pretty decent, you know. Just don't really want to see other countries and other cultures make the same mistakes as mine. Do you think that's just going to be death if I stand on there, like... Because it looks weirdly fucking jittery. The interpolation on that doesn't look very smooth. You can see the texture scaling gets ragged around a little bit. That seems safe. I think if we stand in there, we take damage. In the green sort of fish and water. I don't know. I do have another key. Not for this door. This is green. So, yellow. This was like the first door we took. It's quite small, this room, I think, isn't it? Yeah. It's like storage, but as soon as we stand at the... Why would I need that? Well, that's fun, but I mean, we'll have it. That could be handy to have. Maybe useful in another level. We're coming up on things like sub-pen, aren't we? I mean, look at this. This is just normal in Japan, I'm told. You know, that you just have, like, these on-site shoot things, vehicles, like... These fucking explosions in this game are so weird with their radius. I'm so used to how Duke does it. Like, Duke's explosions have their own level of jank, but they are...
to destroy Zilla's oil supply.
Okay, well, Wang speaking from the wall, I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't worry, Wall, we'll get out of here. I'll come back for you once I'm done saving the world, and I'll put you on the side of my house. This sequence is actually really neat. Could leave as soon as the rope goes, but we'll sit and watch through it. The sound system struggles a little bit. Well, I don't think he's got any oil left now. Really, you should have put a thing in to spawn those nuke explosions, shouldn't you? That might have looked better.
Oh, better zip fly.
I've got to repair my Pentium 3 still. I got such a backlog of music that I can't learn any more fucking music. Because I just can't store any more in my head. And I can't do more until I fix the fucking Pentium 3. It fucking blows, man. And the audio output has finally shit the bed on my fucking Audigi 2 on the Presla, so... Yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do about that. I'm done with buying them, because every time I fucking buy them, they just break. In short order, they're not long-lived cards. Creative Labs, I doubt they were that well made to start with. Yeah, one of those tunnels is shit. I'm sure there was like a secret way here. How come he can walk in the lava? Get back, beast. Same for you, fuck off. Fuck you, no one likes it. There was definitely another path you could take here. But I'm not seeing it. It's fucking unstable. Is this what mining's... Is this what mining's like in Japan? Is this the sort of conditions you have to work in? I really hope not. That feels like it was probably a mistake, you know. I swear there was another path. I must be remembering wrong. I think this is the better line to take. Just from memory. Yeah, this room looks familiar. Which one of these grenade launchers has the better bounce? I'm trying to figure out if it's better or worse than the one in Duke 64. I mean, drilling lava seems like it would be really expensive, because I think you'd just fuck up the bit, like, very quickly. I mean, I don't work in this industry or anything, but I don't know, it just, to me, feels like it's just a way of bleeding money. I mean, what would you even get in lava? Like, you know, what are you extracting from it? Because, I mean, if you're drilling, there's obviously got to be some resource you're drilling for. Or is Zilla just trying to show the Earth who's boss? That's that other tunnel that we were in. You know, like, I will drill holes in you, and the planet's probably there, like, I don't really care, like, I'm a fucking planet. Holes don't really make a difference to me, like, you haven't gone into space, that is bad texture scaling, that's really awful. Yeah, hold on. I don't remember you being on the elevator, but evidently you are. We haven't met for a while. How's it going, Mr. Snakey? Oh, shit. It didn't work as I wanted it. You know, maybe this thing shares some code with Duke 64's grenade launcher. I did sort of wonder, and very similar bugginess to it on the corner there. I was half expecting it to pop out of the geometry someplace else. Yeah, I gotta fix that fucking Pentium 3. I still gotta fix my chips 386. I still gotta figure out my Turbo XT's not working. The fucking repair list is still insane. I haven't done any of it. And I'm doing none of it until next year. Because pretty much this whole year, really stretching back into last year, I have done nothing but fucking try and stop things breaking. Because everything just wanted to fucking break, and I'm so tired of it. But they just don't want to do it anymore yet. Vile creatures. You know, I really hope that in Lo Wang's reality, that the task force gets deployed to, like, eradicate this species. You know, I would feel good if it came on the news, those stupid grey ape things
Chinese secret.
no longer exist. Is there anything here I actually need? Did I just see Hall of Mirrors back there, or was it my eyes playing it? Should we use the railgun? You know, we got some big monsters coming up, we'll save it for them. This place is fucking unstable, man. Only a fool would try mining in here, really, wouldn't you? Yes, I know the explosion's enough to get away with that. Okay, clips upwards because I throw a sticky bomb. That makes total sense. You know, that's just great. Where is he? Come here, Ghost. You want to fucking die? You've already done it once. How bad can it be? There you go. Now fuck off and stay fucked off. Now we'll have the Uzi. I was wondering what the fuck the deal was with this. It's just grinding through the concrete of the, well, the stone up there. Again, what are you even drilling for? I swear he's doing it just to show he has the money. I mean, if I had, like, endless money, I would do some really silly things just because I could. You know, just to show people I could. I probably wouldn't be a dick about it. I'd bring other people along with me for whatever I was doing. Like, I'm not sure what I would do, but I'd come up with some sort of ridiculous thing that was completely pointless. Like, we could do some mining, you know, I'm going to mine for unicorns or something. Like, we're going to dig up, like, you know, all this land, and we'll find the skeletons of a unicorn and prove they existed. Although, here's a curious thing. Fan blurs us. It's like a non-floor moving conveyor. Well, I guess blood can do this as well. Although, there is a curious thing there. Because I always wonder where ideas like this come from. Like, obviously it came out of somebody's mind. But, curious thought, that I learned that one of the closest relatives to horses are actually rhinoceros. So, if that's the case, rhinos have horns. Which means, why didn't his projectiles damage me then? That was weird. Maybe he hit one of the flies. But that would suggest that horses actually have the genes to grow horns, wouldn't it? And they're just turned off. So, where does that idea come from? Like, was there actually a creature that was sort of the halfway point between those two? You know, it probably wouldn't have been like they are in cartoons and everything, but was there maybe like a horned sort of creature, like a rhino with horse-like fur or something? That's bullshit, you can totally jump back down there. I've done it before. This level does it differently to the others. That'll just end it if we stand there. Okay, that was dreadful. I don't like that level as much as I remember either. I remember the sort of last areas of the game been really sort of some of the best. And I'm not... again, I wouldn't say they were bad, but they're not really its strongest showing. That level in particular, actually, the theming's sort of off, really. Like, the first area is pretty neat, where you're going into the mines. And it has, like, little neat touches here and there, but doesn't really sort of sit with the theming of the rest of the game.
Sword. That's a personal weapon.
I remember this level being really difficult. I think I had a hard time with this one. There you go. That'll eliminate them quickly. So the auto aim only works when you don't want it to.
Better than acupuncture.
It really is quite irritating. Okay. Who else do we have to deal with? This fool. Lots of oozes. They really have suddenly remembered, haven't they? Oh, that'll go across there on its own. There you go. I remember playing a level that was sort of like a remake of this by some, oddly enough, Japanese mapper years ago. And that was actually really cool. I wish I still had it. It keeps giving me these repair kits. It really isn't the sound I expected that door to make. Big heavy steel door sounds like office closet. Concept of this level appeals to me at the very least. You see, now, of course, the fucking auto aim won't work. You know, it's preventing me blowing the barrels, aiming on him, and as soon as I actually aim for him. That's what I mean, you might as well not bother trying to aim. It's a little bit like door. You consider that a door? I mean, the text does, because the text is just reading a string and sticking it on the screen.
ancient Chinese secret.
Imagine how silly this would look in real life. You've got this fucking clippings, bloody strict there. Your invisible wall, you might want to move that a bit further out. A little bit of wank shading here. A little bit of wank shading there. If I step in there, the gun comes on and gets me. That gun there. Look at the fucker. Look at that. Oh shit, that light's coming back. Yeah, maybe don't want to play with it. Maybe don't want to play with him either. Anything I should know about? I'm sure there was a Guardian around here. There is a Guardian in here. Sort of carved in mid-air. This game still leaps ahead of, like, most present-day FPS games, you know. Again, I'm going really hard on it this time, but I do still love this game, and, you know, it's just my way. That's just my way. I'm just harsh. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. You know, be pessimistic. People tell you not to be, oh, be positive. It's like you're setting yourself up for disappointment, because most things in the world don't really go the way you want them to. So always expect it to all go wrong. Ah, yes. Now you see, here's the thing. This is a bit of a trap, right? Because you see, there's there. Like, I can use this. Really? It'll just turn with them? I thought it blew up if I turned it on. Okay. Fine, man. Apparently I can do that. So I still didn't need the repair kit. I thought that's what it was for. I thought you had to blow those up, then use it. And how should I know? Brazil's got like submarines. He's basically his own fucking personal military and shit at this point, this guy. The army of ninjas. I mean, shouldn't the government be getting involved at some point here? I mean, not necessarily that I like government or anything, but I mean, you know, they exist, you might as well use them.
The Chinese secret.
Wow, what a great secret. Oh, fuck. Yeah, burn me now. At least it goes out when I'm in the water, but I mean, come on. Yeah, you can't put... Bouncing Betty. Yeah, block my path, why don't you? What a nice man. I like this map. This map's good. I actually remember liking the next one, but the next one's sort of a little bit strange. I think there's your exit. It really didn't take very long, did it? Be careful of that searchlight. It's another thing I had wanted. You know the corridor towards the exit of the boss level in my episode was going to have sort of moving motion sensors. They were going to be like rotating. You know, like when you have a fixed camera on the wall that pivots. Then you've got like a light in front of it, you see that in a lot of games. I sort of had a system to do it, but I just didn't have the sector budget, so I had to get rid of them, but that corridor was going to be a lot wider and it was going to have those in. There are a lot of things I had to get rid of. Personally, I think that's better when you make a level, that you have things that... Okay. You have things like that you... Alert? Why is there an alert? What is this, 13? Alert! The chap in the kids' home he thought that was a game, he loved it. You sort of sneak around, you'd try and sneak past each other. And then if you saw the other, you know, you had to do that. Alert! I saw something blue in the wall though. I saw it again. What is that? It's like there's something stuck out of bounds, or is it... Ah, water drip. That looks like it's in the wall. Got a lot of frames in that sprite animation there. Well, it's nice architecture. It's even got like an arch there, a brick arch. It's a bit weird, given the way the rest of the place is built, but arbitrary kit. It's like they realised they didn't have that many levels and tried to draw them out.
Must be a rat, cause I trapped like one.
I can't jump over it. Yeah, so we're in the prison next time. Rat-a-tats. Master Splinter, I guess, I don't know.
No cell can hold this one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've tried that one before. It's just... people sort of... Anyway. We'll do this one next time. It was a bit rocky. Just a little bit. Took me longer than I'd like to admit to figure this out when I first played it, and it is visually buggy. Maybe you could have come up with something to raise it up like the unit. Would have been quite easy to do in Crude. I mean, it's a thing you would have had to program the effect in. And so you maybe should have done something to just make it just raise up like a few build units just to get it out of the floor. It's a small detail you have to do a lot with like sprites that and floors. Depth sorting in this engine, as we know, is a little bit sort of dodgy at times. There's an art form to making it work well. But I'm High Treason, thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. And now I've got to go and just finish up some editing on Duke 64 Part 3. If I didn't already do it, and I sort of feel like I did, I can't remember. So I'll try to play catch-up all the time. Catch-up. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you around.